everyone, and welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I am Helen.
And we are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow. And we are filming in a different location today.
Yes.
We have some news for you.
All will become clear.
Yes. So, all right. Do you have the agenda, what we're doing?
Yeah, we're going to talk about the weekend a little bit.
Okay.
And started Saturday. We had mentioned that we were taking the second half of the donations to a local rescue, which we did.
It's called, the rescue is All for One. It's all FUR1 in
Right.
Toms River.
And we took the donations from the yarn that sold, and then Mary Beth and I made our own matching donation, a little more matching. And they gave us something because they were so pleased with the donations that we gave. So instead, in lieu of a certificate, look what we got.
They gave us a Hugo.
This is Hugo. Do you want to say hi? Say hi.
Look at the camera. Hugo is a 16-week-old, mostly, we call him Floof. He is a 16-week-old, mostly golden retriever puppy. We're not sure what else is in there, but we're pretty sure there's
Right.
some golden in there.
They didn't obviously just give him to us. We had applied for him, and we didn't say anything to anybody.
Not even the family.
Right. Until we knew he was coming home with us for sure, because we had tried with a couple others that had fallen through. There was one that we actually went and had Drew meet, and that didn't work out at all. So this is Hugo. He has consumed our lives.
Yes, we had plans. We had all these plans.
However,
Nothing is happening.
Right.
We were going to make a whole bunch of Christmas presents.
we're gonna give people cards for Christmas. I was gonna make you a quilt, and then I got a puppy.
Oh my God, that face. That face.
But he is doing very well.
Drew is
Adjusting.
tolerating him right now. We know that we have to give them more than 2 days. So that,
He idolizes Drew.
oh, he really does.
He wants to do everything. He wants to sleep next to her. He wants to do, when they walk together, he has to do things right. You love Drew. Drew is warming up to him slowly.
Very slowly.
Dudley, we brought him in the house on Saturday. Dudley was there when we came in. I had put Hugo down, and Dudley walked up to him, smacked him in the face, and went and lived in Mary Beth's closet for a couple days. However, Dudley is starting to take over again.
Yes.
And this one, he has not barked once. Until last night, when Dudley sat and stared at him in his X-Pen, and then he learned how to bark. So, thank you, Dudley. But this is...
I have Drew. So we are trying not to disrupt her at all. Make sure she understands that he will not be taking over completely, and all her routines keep going as forward as they should. Right, babe?
He is perfectly happy to sit right here.
Yeah.
We got to the rescue, and they took us into a room because they insist that all existing dogs meet the new dog before they allow us to take them home. So we were in the room, and Mary Beth and I turned around, and they pick up this
Floof.
much bigger than we were expecting floof ball. And I'm like, oh my God.
And she says to me, "That's him." I'm like, "Oh my God." But Drew was really very good while she was there. She tolerated him for about 5 minutes, and then she stood at the door and said, "Okay, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
It's time to leave." But no, everything went very, very smoothly. And we did make the donation to them, and they were so grateful.
Yeah.
I mean, we said that we had a donation for them, and
In
they
addition
did
to-
not expect
Right.
the amount that they got. So it was just, you guys made that possible. So thank you very, very much. And we are now going to be making a donation of a medium-sized crate and a medium-sized carrying container, because we were expecting a medium and we got
an extra large.
something a little bit bigger, so we had to go back and get another carrying or another crate for his sleeping.
How about, he's a champion sleeper.
Yeah.
He sleeps right through the night in his crate, and he's very good. He does not use his crate at all.
House training is, we're training
we're
us
in the
to
kitchen
do.
because we're house training.
Yeah, that's why we're in the different location, because we don't want to leave him alone, and you have to keep an eye on him. So, but we're learning.
Yeah, and he loves us. He wants us to be with him all the time. Separation anxiety is a thing.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna have to work on, but a little bit at a time. He doesn't even know his name yet.
Okay, so one of the things we were working on yesterday, since we're kind of confined to the kitchen right now, is some paper things that we made. One of my nephews, who is 7, has started drawing comic books. He draws cat comics. So we made him a book for his cat comics.
Right.
So this is Cullen's book of cat comics by Colin Graham down at the bottom. And what we did was we printed out some comic book spreads that he can draw in and just alternated them. And then back end of a cat walking away.
Gotta have a
which
cat
he
butt.
will find very amusing. And then we had gotten a binding tool a while ago, so we learned how to bind the books. So we bound them, and he now has a comic book that he can draw completely by himself.
And I think it's so cool.
So do I. I'm really quite pleased with
Yeah.
this.
I think he's gonna love it.
I did something fun on the inside. And then at the very back, he's got tigers, because he's all about the cats.
Yeah.
So this is for Cullen, and then we also got him some colored pencils for his drawing. And then for Braden
Braden is the older brother, so they just moved to Florida. So on his, we made a map of Florida. We had an old book of maps. Got a wolf on the inside, and then he is very much into the Diary of a Wimpy Kid right now. And when we gave him the book originally, he asked his dad if he could have a diary. So this is going to be Braden's awesome secret diary. So it's just line pages that we bound for him, and then it's the back page, and then the back is more of Florida. But the front is he's in Wellington, Florida, so that's right there. So it's cool, and I think he'll get a kick out of looking on a map, because I'm not sure how much they teach kids about maps these days.
Yeah.
So he'll be able to find Wellington and then see all the other places they've gone, because his dad's taken him up to Jacksonville for a football game, and they've gone into Miami for the hockey games and things like that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's the binding tool we use is what, the Zutter? It's the Zutter. I'm pretty sure it's the Zutter Bind It All. It's been sitting around for quite a while, and we finally broke it out yesterday, and
Figured out how to do it.
learning curve is fairly flat. It's an easy learning curve.
Yeah. So these are 2 of the presents that we're sending down,
Right.
which have to go in the mail tomorrow, because we have to get them there in time.
And, thanks to Puppy, they actually got done.
Yes. So today I am going to be clearing off the kitchen table and wrapping all the presents going down to Florida, because nice clear space, and I can just get a whole bunch of stuff wrapped.
Yeah.
So there is that. Okay.
And then the rest of this week, we are getting ready for the sale, which we talked about last week. So it's our end of year sale. A lot of skeins are going to be discounted, and then there's going to be an overall discount in the shop. So and the overall discount will go on top of whatever discounts we've done on individual skeins. And podcast viewers, we're going to give you guys a special code so that you guys get to shop early. So November 24th, no. Jeez, I wish it was November 24th.
Right.
December 24th and 25th will be open to just a podcast, and then the 26th we will open it up to everybody.
Right. But so we will not be podcasting on Friday this week because it's Christmas Eve, and we have
Oh, we have to talk about the tree.
my mom decorates on Christmas Eve. So we will be going up to help her with that. But we will be podcasting probably on Thursday, right?
Right.
And we will give you your code then, which will then take effect midnight that night.
Right.
And then you guys will have all day Christmas Eve and all day Christmas that you get to shop first.
Right.
Okay.
So the saga of the tree, we left you on Friday that we were going to search
that's
in
right.
search of a Christmas tree for my mother. Thank you to everybody who offered to help, give
Also,
suggestions.
Whoever was the one that told us that they saw us running through the woods with the
Oh, that's
chainsaw.
right.
I'm not allowed to have a chainsaw.
Right.
I've tried, but I've been told that I'm not allowed.
However, I do love the idea of us running through the Pine Barrens stealing a tree.
Right.
We almost got there. But we tried a couple places down here. They had very limited supply, very
Small and scraggly.
yeah, Charlie Brownish. And we were going to grab one, but then we decided we'll try the one that we had the lead on up in North Jersey. There was a Christmas tree farm because we figured, you know what, at least exhaust all our options
Right.
before we go with a subpar tree. And then I was walking Drew. It's a Christmas tree farm, so we let Drew out of the car, and I was walking her, and all of a sudden Mary Beth's running towards me. She's like, "Oh my God, I found the perfect tree!"
It's perfect. It's
It is
perfect.
She loved it. It's big. It's full. It's just perfect.
It is exactly what she wanted.
Right.
So we were able to find her the perfect tree.
So if you live up in North Jersey near Mendham or can drive to Mendham, New Jersey next year, it's the Hidden Pond Christmas Tree Farm. They could not have been nicer.
They're so nice.
They tied it to the top of our car, which is not a special service. They do that for everybody, but not all tree lots will do that. Normally, it's a cut your own, but this year they're giving their fields, their trees a break, so they only had the ones that they cut themselves. But they've got such a nice setup. They have great big huge barrels for bonfires with benches around them, so you can sit and do s'mores. This is only on the weekends. They have a train that takes the kids through the actual Christmas tree farm. There's a snack stand with hot chocolate and stuff. They have Christmas music playing.
They
just so nice.
They really do a good job with it. So it was really a good thing.
Yeah.
So we now know where to go for our trees.
Right.
So yeah. Okay, we have one last thing. So we got Happy Mail from Susan Martin, who knows us very well.
Yes.
All right, so she sent us a card that is a Northwest Christmas.
Which I adore this. It's you have the Christmas tree. So it's a spotted owl in an old tree, 2 soaked shoes, 3 hiking hikers. I'd sing it for you, but I don't want you all to feel bad. 4 sailing boats, 5 golden rings. They're the nautical rings. 6 slugs a sliming. 7 seagulls singing, 8 salmon swimming, 9 shoppers shopping. The shoppers are sheep. 10 whales hiding, 11 lost umbrellas, and 12 soggy Santas. I love that.
They have one for New Jersey too.
Oh, it's Allport. We used to carry their
Yeah.
cards in our shop. So, Susan, thank you very much.
And she sent us Savor Washington. These are chocolate bars. These are all from Bohm's Candies. She sent us stuff last year too. But they're milk chocolate bars.
Which, yay.
But that's not even all.
Right.
Okay, the top one's upside down. There you go. Okay. She sent us Salish Sea Whirls. They're combining museum quality art and fine Bohm's chocolate. So
It's Bohm's chocolate, is that?
this is from Seattle artist Joseph Ilg Crapcat. And
Oh, there you go. You can see the face. Okay.
these are classic Coast Salish spindle whorl art. Originally carved from wood, the spindle whorl was used by Coast Salish women to spin their wool into yarn. Using a spindle fitted with a large wooden whorl, Salish women spun the wool of mountain goats and as well as specially bred dogs. So,
Hugo, I'm going to spin your fur. Because I'm going to, for the most part, I'm going to have a lot of it. I almost don't want to eat them. I say almost. It's chocolate.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're gonna be eaten. But yeah, no, they're absolutely gorgeous.
yeah, I think it's such a neat idea to do with the chocolate.
Yeah. So thank you so very much,
Yes.
Susan. They're beautiful. And
who couldn't use a chocolate pick-me-up
right.
the week before Christmas?
Oh yeah.
While you're
No
training
stress there.
a
you know.
puppy that we adore.
That we really
And I
do.
really wouldn't have it any other way.
No. So thank you very much. That was such a lovely gift to find in our
Yes.
mailbox. All right. Well, I think we are just about done. We have to keep going. Helen has a bag to make. I have presents to wrap. And we have stuff to get in the mail.
Right. Hopefully you guys are all done your Christmas holiday preparations.
And you're down to the fun stuff.
Right.
Like, sitting and knitting Christmas Eve socks.
Right. Or, doing your last minute knits for gifts.
Right.
Yeah.
Who's doing that? Not me.
Because I'm not getting anything away. The handmade Christmas that wasn't.
Right. But everybody gets to come and play with Hugo, so it's okay.
But,
It's
well,
up to
I
you.
mean, it's really, we were saying that we were going to be like, I was going to make you a quilt and then here Hugo.
You get told Hugo instead.
However, I do want to say I am wearing today for the first time my DK socks that I knit, the Meet Cute socks. Again, I would lift my foot up for you all to see, but I don't want you to feel bad about my limberness.
We might not get back down again.
I will spend Christmas in traction.
Right.
And Mary Beth will train Hugo all by herself.
Right.
Hugo doesn't do stairs. And our living is on the second floor. So Hugo is giving us exercise.
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting exercise. The steps are going up. It's very good for all of us.
It is.
Hugo is really very good because we're all walking more. We're going for walks, going up and down stairs.
We're spending a lot more time outside.
Yeah.
But Hugo is a handful to carry up and downstairs. Anyway.
However, he's learning. We've gotten him to the point where we get him down to the first landing, and then he goes down the last steps by himself.
Right. And each time we're going upstairs, he's doing one extra stair.
Right.
So this morning he only did one stair where he went up the last stair by himself. Then he went up the last two stairs, and this last time he went up the last three. So he's getting a hang of it. Wearing my Meet Cute socks that I knit up in RDK yarn. Love them.
Really, really comfortable, she says.
Oh my god, I love them so much. It's
We're
cold
all
outside.
we're all gonna be knitting DK socks now.
Right. DK
Prepare
socks for
yourself.
2022.
Right.
So.
Okay.
All right, so we will be back talking to you on Thursday with sale codes and Hugo updates, and just go to Instagram because now that we have announced Hugo's arrival on the podcast, that will be our Instagram feed.
He will be
now
taking
until the end of time.
and Drew too, because
Right.
we do have a couple of pictures where they're lying together. She has allowed him to lie next to her, and it's really very sweet.
He loves her so much.
She will come around.
Right.
Okay. We hope you guys have a really, really good, peaceful, stress-free rest of the week.
Yes. Go forth and create.
And we will see you on Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.
Get there, Hugo. Gnawing on a pine cone. Go get your squid. Go get your squid. Go on. Poor Hugo. Hugo doesn't want to play with her.